Welcome to watch this video. I will use it to introduce the various functions and usage methods of the CR400AF high-speed train produced by MOG Studio. First, let's watch the CAD. The central display screen is called DMI, which is the display screen of the train's ATP system. The adjacent displays on both sides of the DMI screen are called HMIs, which are used to display various information about the train. The left display screen is called MMI, which is the display screen for the cab integrated radio equipment, CIR. After understanding the driver's CAD, let me introduce the method of starting this train. The first step is to rotate the main control key on the right side of the control console to the cab occupied position. Step 2. Rotate the battery switch inside the transfer switch panel 1 on the right side to the on position and hold for 3 seconds. At this point, you can hear a Chinese voice prompt in the driver's CAD, which means emergency braking. The reason for emergency braking is because the ATP system has not yet started, so this voice prompt is a normal phenomenon. The third step is to rotate the reverser handle on the right side of the control console to the forward position. Step 4. Raise the pantograph. Before raising the pantograph, let's have a look. This position on the left HMI screen indicates the status of the pantograph. At present, this icon indicates that the pantograph is lowered, and this position on the left indicates the catenary voltage, which is currently 0V. Now operate the bow lift. It can be seen that the pantograph of car 6 has risen, and then look at the outside view of the train. The pantograph has risen. The current voltage of the contact network is 27 kV. Step 5. Close the VCB. Look here. The VCB icon is also displayed on the HMI screen. Another detail is that there are 4 square icons below the left HMI screen that have changed from black to green, representing the train's charger and auxiliary converter. Their icons turn green to indicate normal power on. Step 6. Turn on the ATP power switch. This switch is located in the right cabinet. The DMI screen is already lit up. After turning on the ATP power, it is necessary to close the cabinet door, otherwise the next step cannot proceed normally. Step 7. Reset the emergency brake. After turning on the ATP power supply, the emergency braking of the train cannot be automatically released, and the driver needs to manually release it by pressing the emergency reset button on the control panel. Now register the train number. After clicking the confirm button, a Chinese voice prompt appears, which means train number registration successful. After registering the train number on the screen, ATP and the external electronic display screen will synchronously display the newly registered train number. I just opened the car door. Now take a look at the HMI screen display after opening the door. Here is a table. The lower 2 rows represent the door status. The upper row represents the right door. The lower row represents the left door. Dark green represents closing, and chartreuse represents opening. Now I want to demonstrate the functions of the driving safety equipment of this train. Firstly, turn on the unmanned alert device, which is equivalent to the FIFA of Deutsche Bahn. Then, start the train. With a speed higher than 5 km per hour, and if the unmanned alert button is not pressed within 30 seconds, the train will start to continuously voice prompt unmanned alert. In the 35th second, emergency braking will begin to be applied. Once emergency braking is applied, it must be stopped before being released. The release operation is to press and hold the unmanned alert button, and then rotate the reverser handle to the forward position. Now you can start the train. Below, I will demonstrate ATP's overspeed protection function. When the speed exceeds 2 km per hour, ATP starts to sound an alarm. If the speed exceeds 5 km per hour, ATP will apply the maximum service brake and automatically release when the speed is lower than the speed limit. There is a third type of ATP overspeed protection, but before that, I need to introduce the part on the right side of the speedometer, which is called the planning area. The light blue graphic represents the current speed limit and the speed limit ahead. Taking the video as an example, the current speed limit is 350 km per hour, and the speed limit ahead is 80 km per hour. There is a white stripe on the left, with a number above the stripe, which represents the distance of the speed limit ahead. After introducing these, we can demonstrate the third scenario of ATP overspeed protection. When the speed exceeds 15 km per hour, ATP applies emergency braking and must stop before releasing the emergency braking. That is to say, the speed at which emergency braking is triggered is 95 km per hour. Now I am driving into the speed limit section at a speed of over 100 to show you the effect. After the train stops, rotate the reverser handle to the forward position, and then press the emergency reset button for 3 seconds to restart the train. Now I will stop the train at the designated location. The train successfully aligned with the stop sign. Now open the door on one side of the platform. Our train is waiting for a high-speed passing train while handling passenger transportation at this station. When starting the train, I will demonstrate the ATP isolation function. Wow, how fast it is. Now, I will rotate the ATP isolation switch to the isolation position in the right cabinet. Then start the train again to show you the effect. You see, there will be no sound alarm or brake application after speeding now. That's all for the demonstration of driving safety equipment. Next, let's show the passenger's perspective. Look, the display screen will scroll to play the current speed. Okay, everything has been displayed. This video ends here. Thank you for seeing this and I hope you like this train.